what's up, fam? I know it's been a hot minute since I last posted on the channel. Unfortunately, I had family things to take care of, and, well, it took a lot of my time. And, well, unfortunately, while I was taking care of the family, I did find some salt that will probably make it up to you guys. But you know what? Just to let you guys know, I'm going to make it up to you guys this weekend. This weekend, I am going to be live streaming on Saturday, somewhere around the afternoon time, somewhere around there, to all you beautiful people, and we're going to be roasting some fanboys. So if you guys are interested in that, just come stop by the stream on Saturday. Other than that, guys, please, before we dive right into this video, please make sure to go grab yourself a snack and a nice little drink. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, please leave a like and comment in the comment section. I always like talking to you guys, and if you want more of this type of content, subscribe to the channel. I'll definitely be bringing some more content to you guys for your enjoyment and just, you know, just make you laugh and just kind of like, what the hell is wrong with these fanboys? You know, just the type of typical thing I like to do. So other than that, let's go ahead and dive right into the content.
It looks as if Spider-Man 2 on the PS5 is having a number of issues upon release. It isn't downloading correctly. I'm seeing people complain about wokeness. I'm seeing people complain about the declining quality from the first game in general. And then there are people like me who would never ever support the game to begin with because it has Miles Morales.
Okay, besides the general problems that he was mentioning during that, I kind of agree with that. There is a lot of problems going on with Spider-Man 2. But, Harman, for the love of God, please do not go down the fucking path that I am thinking that you're going down right now. For the love of God, please don't do it.
Who is not Spider-Man, right? When I buy a Spider-Man game, I want to play as Peter Parker, Spider-Man, not some like wannabe like cosplayer that like the self-insert character for the writers. Okay.
Oh, thank God! I really thought he was gonna go down a darker route than this. Like, I'm not going to be surprised if he really did. I was just like, I had a little, you know, higher expectations of Harman Smith not going down that route. But let's be honest here, it's Harman Smith. But, dude, really? Freaking Miles is a self-insert character? That's rich coming from you. Because if anyone has read his books, yeah, he really likes to self-insert himself into his own little pretend world. Like, I tried looking online to see if, you know, Miles is truly a self-insert character, but I see no evidence even supporting that at all. But let's be honest, this is Harman Smith. Anything this man says can be easily fucking debunked by fucking using Google easily.
It's interesting to see like kind of the narrative around Spider-Man 2 fall apart, because for the past couple of months, people were hyping this up as the next major release for PlayStation. This was going to be the big thing. This was going to stomp Mario. This was going to be like a huge deal.
Yeah, hey, Harman, I am looking on Twitter, Google, YouTube videos, pretty much everything that you could think of right now. No one has been saying that Spider-Man 2 will beat Mario Wonder. There is nothing there. Please, for the love of God, on future videos, if you're watching this for somehow, please show us. All we hear is this maniac on this video saying, they say my favorite franchise and my Lord and Savior Nintendo is being criticized, and supposedly it just sounds like you're delusional. For the love of God, next time, please show me the evidence.
Like, you know, get those pre-order numbers in. Mario was outselling it on Amazon. When we saw those review scores, Mario outperformed it. When we saw like the games themselves, like it was pretty obvious, like to everyone, that wasn't a complete snoy, that Mario was the far superior game.
Okay, as far as I see on Metacritic right now, which you hate and love all the time if it's not in favor of Nintendo, it's only got 1 point above Spider-Man, which is perfectly fine. Technically, can you please tell me where you got that information about how there was more pre-orders for Mario Wonder than Spider-Man 2? I'm very curious because I'm on Google right now trying to search through all of it, even trying to on Amazon too, but I can't find this definitive answer saying, hey, you know, Mario Wonder had more pre-orders than Spider-Man 2. Now, you sitting there fucking comparing Spider-Man 2, which is an action-adventure game, to Mario Wonder, which is a side-scroller platform game, which really doesn't make sense in this situation because they're two different genres in the video game atmosphere. One offers a fucking action-adventure game, and the other is a side-scroller platform where you jump on platforms, gain power-ups, all the stuff that you do in Mario. These two franchises are too different to compare to each other. Maybe if they did a side-scrolling Spider-Man game, kind of like the Mario, maybe you could do that. Maybe you could compare it to Mario Odyssey in this situation, but even that within itself doesn't even work in this situation either.
It led me down this rabbit hole of like research, realizing that like Mario is actually a bigger brand than Spider-Man, realizing that we've seen a huge decline in sales over Spider-Man over the past several years. Like realizing that the Mario movie is better than Spider-Man. It did far better than any Spider-Man movie. Realizing that the people who are praising Spider-Man are just hopping on a bandwagon and have no real inclination to play video games at all.
I'm gonna bet all my Nintendo Switch games and all the cookies in the cookie jar right now that you have not touched Spider-Man 2 at all. And on top of that too, your research is absolutely dog shit. You want to know why? As of currently right now, the Super Mario movie right now has only generated $1.36 billion versus Spider-Man No Way Home, $1.89 billion. And yes, you may be right about the situation that Mario is a much popular franchise than Spider-Man, but the fact is, the reason why Mario is more popular than Spider-Man is due to the fact that Mario is more family-friendly than Spider-Man.
It's kind of like the Baldur's Gate 3 thing again, where you just have a bunch of people trying to meme this game into being successful. If we just type Baldur's Gate 3 onto Twitter over and over again, that'll create the illusion that the game is popular and talked about, right?
Please, for the love of God, let Baldur's Gate 3 win Game of the Year. Please. I want to see Harman squirm again. I wanted to see him, when Elden Ring won Game of the Year last year, I want him to see him squirm and have it live rent-free, like the neighboring to fucking Elden Ring in this situation. It'd be perfect, because every single fucking video he puts out, he always brings up Baldur's Gate. I don't understand why. Probably because it's not an exclusive to his precious Nintendo Switch.
It reminded me a lot of that. Spider-Man is basically the PlayStation equivalent of Starfield, right? A game that has a ton of problems that very few people are talking about, purely because it's an exclusive, right? The issue with Baldur's Gate 3 is that it's a PC exclusive. The issue with Starfield is that it's a Microsoft exclusive. The issue with Spider-Man is that it's a PlayStation exclusive. You have all of these games that are exclusive to one or two platforms, right? You have these games that are just religiously defended by certain people who simply will not admit their flaws at all.
Say it again. Say it to my fucking face.
Religiously defended by certain people who simply will not admit their flaws at all.
All the fucking videos I have ever covered on you, Harman Smith, this statement that you just said to everybody on YouTube, you could have said multiple other things, you could have cut this out, whatever. This was the stupidest, most hypocritical thing you have ever said on this platform. There are so many things that you can criticize Spider-Man 2 and call out the fanboys for absolutely saying this is the most perfect game of this generation. But you go out and you say this on YouTube. I'm just gonna admit it right now, that statement that you just made right there, it's just enough for me to stop making this video and just beg to God, this has to be a joke video. He can't be serious. But you know what though, guys? I know for a fact that he's serious. You want to know why? Because we've covered him multiple times in other videos, and we all know he's dead serious. And if you're new to the channel, go look at my previous videos I've covered about Harman. You'll see exactly what I mean in this type of situation. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching this video, because I'm going to go ahead and just end it right now due to the fact that I want to keep some of my brain cells after listening to that take. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this type of content, please leave a like and comment in the comment section. I always like talking to you guys. And if you want this more, want more of this type of content, subscribe to the channel. I'll definitely bring more. Other than that, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, fam.
Baby, you're like a